Welcome to today's pod. It's Thursday, October 3rd. Tonight we got Bucks Falcons. I just want to take a quick moment and say sort of like a prayer, but we're not going to say a full-on prayer. But I want to say just everyone keep Asheville and surrounding cities in your prayers. They should not be dealing with it, and I'm not going to get into politics next. So I'll start.
I think you saying you're not going to get into politics is getting into politics.
Well, I'm not going in it. I'll start with the Cowboys.
Okay.
Last week, I mean, Dak still looks like the best quarterback in the NFC East right now.
We are not starting already with this.
The man that lasts in the division every other year decides to get happy because they're 3-1.
Continue, Christian.
Hey, I have a question. Everybody watching this, y'all remember Dak's rookie year? Okay, thank you.
You remember Carson Wentz's rookie year?
How many games did Carson Wentz lose in his rookie year?
I don't know, but Carson Wentz.
Let's look this up. This is stopping right here, right now.
I'm not saying it was better than Dak. That's not what I'm saying. But
I
I'm
just want to
comparing
find
it
out.
to Jaden Daniels.
Dak Prescott in his rookie year had 3,600 passing yards, 282 rushing yards, 29
Jaden
total
Daniels almost has that many rushing yards already.
29 total touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And he led them to a 13-3 record.
We still got bounced first round.
No, we got bounced second round that year.
Oh, okay.
That was the year Aaron Rodgers came down to the fucking sideline rope. So, Carson Wentz, he had 3,700 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions,
Holy hell. Never mind. My fault, guys.
33 sacks, and it don't even show their record. Yeah, it don't even show their record. But I mean, point is, Jaden's got. I'm not gonna sit here and say he can't hit it. He very possibly can. Do I think they hit the record part? No. I think they go running their bumps.
And their bumps are right here, right there.
Yeah, the bumps are in the division. I mean, we're really going to see him like this week. To be honest, is a really good test versus that Cleveland secondary, because Denzel Ward is probably going to isolate Terry, and he's going to have to go other places, and he's got to deal with Myles Garrett. This is his first edge rusher he's dealt with. It's going to be a really good game this weekend. Back to the Cowboys. Of course, Dak. Running game looks awful still. I mean, we're averaging.
Dowdle's your number one now. It looks like.
I'm fine with it, but our offensive line doesn't trust him, so they're not giving the effort to make the gaps. Tyler Guyton, he doesn't look that good. Cooper Beebe, he looks like arguably a top 5 center as a rookie right now. He looks really good. Zach Martin's still there. Tyler Smith's still there. Terrence Steele's hit or miss. Jake Ferguson's back. That's what really made a difference last week. He looked good again. CD, obviously. I think we go get Amari Cooper back. I think it happens.
If y'all are making a push this year, y'all got to do something.
Yeah, it's got to.
I feel like your backfield's what you need to trade for.
But I think we can get Amari Cooper for a 5th round.
You think so? What running back do y'all see y'all going after and getting?
To be honest, it's probably Raheem Mostert.
Okay. Which he's not.
Because Trey Lance is going to be in the deal. Who needs a quarterback?
Literally Miami.
Miami? I don't know anybody else really.
Carolina, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, but who do you want? Hubbard? Do you want Miles Sanders?
I'd take Hubbard. I probably would. But they won't. They won't
They won't do that.
But they got Jonathan Brooks. He's still a rookie.
Yeah, I don't think he's played yet either.
No, the Jets, we might also, I'm gonna keep this real with you right here, right now. Aaron Rodgers is probably done after this year. The way he looked.
You know what I was hoping for with the New York Jets was I don't know if y'all peeped it. They picked up Jordan Travis last year after Jordan Travis had the great year at Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
And they picked him up after the injury, of course. I was hoping he'd get some time with Rodgers, and he could Jordan Love himself. Like, Jordan Travis is a good quarterback.
Yeah, I could see it.
And I would love to see him come out and play well.
But they're gonna
in the NFL, but that injury really.
and they're gonna wipe house with coaching staff. Right? Robert Saleh is on the hottest seat in the league right now,
I don't
besides
think
Doug
he is.
Peterson.
No, I don't think he is.
You don't think so, man? It looks like Aaron Rodgers don't even like the man.
Yeah, so it looks like Jalen Hurts don't like Nick
But-
Sirianni.
But back to the Nick Sirianni's on the hot seat too.
I think it's just as bad as Saleh. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they're both on the same exact hot seat pretty much. They're both top 5.
Yeah, it's rough.
I mean, but back to the Jets thing. So the way Braylon Allen's performing right now, who's to sit here and say that we don't offer them Trey Lance in a second round? They say no to Brees. Honestly,
No, they don't.
they don't say yes.
They don't
say,
say yes.
I mean,
not
that's
right now.
Not
If
yet.
they really do blow house up, it'll be after this season. And I still think they hold on to Brees. I think they hold on to Brees and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I
don't
mean
think
that's
they'll let them
one.
go.
I don't really know of any. The Patriots very well could trade Ramondre.
The Patriots need.
Everything.
I'm really appreciative of the way they're handling the quarterback situation as a Drake May fan, because if he got out there right now, he would be Bryce Young. He would. The
I don't
line's
know.
not blocking for him. You know, he'd be seeing ghosts back there. Sam Darnold shout out. But I think the way they're handling it, they're giving him a year, letting Brissett take the heat.
Mm-hmm.
They can get an O-lineman or two for him, and they going. I think he's gonna be good come next year. They're gonna put him in. But
Well, I mean, we're definitely gonna make a change at running back somewhere.
yeah,
They're a team also. Are they willing to come off of Javonte Williams, the Broncos?
that would be a bad
Steelers, Najee Harris.
one.
Bengals got Zach Moss and Chase Brown.
They like Chase Brown too much.
Do the Browns come off of Jerome Ford or Nick Chubb?
No. Nick Chubb will retire Brown.
The Bucks, Rashad White, Bucky Irvin.
Maybe, because Bucky's about to take that job.
Bucky's looking good. Somebody's calling the Saints about Jamal Williams.
I don't think they let him go.
Huh?
I don't think they let him go.
I
think y'all's running back situation. I think it's gonna catch us off guard. Whoever they go for, I think they need to go for somebody, but they will catch them.
They will.
us off guard because what running back is openly on the trade market right now?
You're forgetting about one other team. I'd say Jacksonville, Travis Etienne.
It depends. If they decide mid-season that this attempt of a rebuild is over,
It's got to.
but if
Well,
they
he's
decide
coming.
mid-season,
He's coming up on contract here. Are they? He's not performing right now.
he's not. But it's not his fault, and I think teams know that, and I think they know that.
You think?
You can't open up the run game if the pass game ain't working. We saw that with the Eagles last week.
Yeah.
You got
And Doug
Devontae Smith
Peterson's-
and AJ Brown out.
I just
What are you gonna do?
actually seen a post on Instagram about that. That completely slipped my mind. We'll go. We got Steelers this week. I think we'll be fine. I think we come out of our zone. This is the year I think the Cowboys are a better road team than they are a home team this year.
That's saying a lot. 'Cause last year y'all could not win on the road.
No, we couldn't win on the road.
Y'all could win whatever you wanted to at home, but on the road, except for against the Packers. But no, y'all didn't play the Packers at home. That's right.
No, yeah, we did
You did.
in the first round. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, that's right. Because we lost to the big,
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at you.
big dog.
Y'all had to go to Tampa.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all are. Tampa's gonna come. Y'all.
Tampa owns us right now. But let's be honest. Tampa owns us.
They-
We'll go ahead and jump straight to that. Tampa Bay owns the Philadelphia Eagles at the moment. Tampa Bay's defensive coordinator has locked into our offense. Obviously, I can go out here and say, oh, we didn't have Lane Johnson. We didn't have A.J. Brown. We didn't have Devontae Smith. Which Devontae Smith should be playing. I'm gonna say something about this every week till the season's over and do get suspended or something. Devontae Smith should have been playing. If Devontae Smith plays, that opens up the pass game just a little bit, just enough to get Saquon going earlier. Because Saquon could not move in the first half. He could not. Because we can't throw the ball. Why do anything else? Just stack the box. You know what I'm saying? But moving away from that, as a coaching staff, you've got to know that's coming. You're missing A.J. Brown, arguably your best offensive player, and Devontae Smith, who's the best wide receiver 2 in the league. And you sit here, you're thinking, what are we going to do? It's like, oh, let's run Saquon to the back of the O-line 3 straight drives, get 3 and out 3 straight times. The momentum's over. It's 21-0. What next? It's too late. By the time we picked up some steam and we were getting the ball moving, it was over.
Yeah, y'all were down like 33 something by the time. Well, y'all were down.
It was 33-16 in the game. We got 2 touchdowns, then we got a blocked field goal return or blocked extra point return for a 2-point conversion. But there's a lot to look at for us.
Mhm.
I think I think our biggest problem right now, if I'm being honest, it's not anything. Coaching's an issue right now. It's not. That's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the team's not clicking. The locker room leader left last year. He's gone. He's over here doing commercials and hanging out with his brother on the podcast and doing whatever he wants to because he earned it. Somebody's got to step up. Though for the locker room, I'm not talking about offense. I'm not talking about defense. I'm talking about the locker room. Somebody's got to step up and earn that. It could have been Lane Johnson, but Lane Johnson never really seemed like that guy to me. He's just not, which is fine. He's an O-lineman. You don't have to be. Again, you expect your quarterback to do it, but Jalen Hurts is too busy thinking about Instagram captions. Saquon just got to the team. I can't put that on him already. In my opinion, it needs to be somebody. It needs to be Brandon Graham, maybe. It needs to be A.J. Brown, maybe. It needs to be Darius Slay.
Yeah.
But look, we don't have anybody stepping up and filling that role. And on the defense, we were talking about this the other day, just touched on it. Reed Blankenship's leading our defense right now.
Yeah.
Nobody expected that. Everybody was like, Darius Slay's going to have to step up. Brandon Graham's got the front. Don't get me wrong on that. But Reed Blankenship should not be leading our secondary, which he's doing a great job, and I love him for it. But Darius Slay should be taking that role. But instead, Darius Slay, CJ just came back. He just spent a year on the Lions.
It don't matter. He was there for the Super Bowl.
He was, but at the same time, he just spent a year away. Let him get back into it.
Well, it don't look like he's going to get back into it.
Darius Slay is out here hanging out with division rival Michael Parsons on his podcast, letting him talk about C.J. Gardner-Johnson any way he wants to. That's your guy. You got to have his back over everything.
Yeah.
You can't expect the team to work and the defense to click if you're over here letting people disrespect your teammate in front of your face. Which, again, Michael Parsons is well within his right to be saying what he's saying.
100%.
But Darius Slay's got to step up for his teammate. And he didn't. And we saw a tweet from C.J. Gardner-Johnson said, damn. That's all it said after that podcast came out.
That's what CJ said?
Yeah, it just said damn. Which, as an Eagles fan, it's like, CJ's my favorite defensive player. Y'all know that. He's not. The first time around, people embraced him. We loved him. Like, he was there. Like, the intensity was awesome. We all loved it. The team loved it. But we were winning. Now that we're losing, the team's looking at it like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. CJ's still doing what he always does. Gets in people's heads. He's fighting. He's playing hard. He's playing bad. I'm not going to say he's playing awful. He's playing not up to where he needs to be right now, which happens to everybody. It's happening right now to Darius Slay. Darius Slay's not doing what he needs to be doing. Mitchell is outshining him right now. Mitchell's going to be our CB1 by like week 8 or something. Avonte Maddox, I just saw a clip today. The dude who torched us, the dude who torched him the whole game, Mike Evans, they're walking in the end zone. He goes, hey man, you still game? We should hop on Fortnite sometime.
Fortnite was in his prime when Avonte Maddox was good.
Yeah, so seeing that makes me ready for Cooper DeJean to get out there, which they said he will be ready soon to play the nickel. So hopefully Avonte can get off my field and get off my team, because I don't want you talking about Fortnite while we're losing to the Buccaneers, especially with the guy who's torching you right now. That's just unacceptable. You're not there for the team. You're there, I don't know, I guess, to get paid. That's not what we need. We need to win games. That was a game that we should have won. Absolutely. Again, we can go back to injuries, whatever. The excuses are fine. They're valid, but we still should have played better.
Yeah. 100%.
If we lost but played well, it'd be one thing. Then I can blame the injury. But we lost and we played bad. Our offense was just trying to run Saquon to the back of the O-line. By the time Jalen Hurts tried to get the ball moving, we're down 20. Playing catch up in the second quarter is not a way to win a football game. But I know I'm disappointed in my team. I'm gonna let.
We're gonna let him. We're gonna let him take.
It's my turn?
Should we just like shut up and let him talk?
It's my turn?
Yeah, where's my button?
All right. Yeah.
Where's my button? The second he says something.
Yeah, no. So what's gonna happen is Harley's about to go off on his Commanders because he's been waiting for it. When he says something stupid,
he's been waiting since he was fucking born. By the way.
Yeah, if he says something stupid, we're hitting this button and we're correcting him.
You know what feels good to say?
Yeah!
We get to talk about the team that's number 1 in the division, that has a top 5 offense, that has a top 5 quarterback in the league.
Hit it. Don't
That has the best quarterback in the division.
4 games in. 4 games
Best
in.
quarterback in the division.
Bro,
4
what?
games in.
This 4 games, you're telling me he's not top 5 right now?
Not in the NFL, no!
Who better? Okay, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold,
Josh Allen.
Patrick, Josh Allen, Lamar.
Kyler Murray's playing better.
Patrick is not looking good this year.
Okay, we'll
They're
take him
still
out.
4-0.
Kyler Murray's better this year.
No. As of this week, he is top 5. In my eyes.
Bro, he's not even
In
number
your
one.
eyes.
He's not even number one in the rookie of the year race.
Yes, he is.
No, Malik Neighbors is.
No. And it's Jaden Daniels.
No, that's Malik Neighbors
Look,
right now.
that's a good conversation, but that's not the point.
Jaden Daniels is winning Rookie of the Year. I told you this before.
That's fine. He can win with
The
Rookie
season
of the
started.
Year. He can win Rookie of the Year as a top 10, top 15 quarterback. We don't have to sit here and overreact and say he's top 5.
Geno Smith's playing better. Jared Goff's playing better. Baker
very
Mayfield's
valid.
playing better.
Baker
Derek
Mayfield-
Carr's playing better. Kirk Cousins is playing better.
No. Okay, look. Just like you said, Geno, I agree. Baker, I agree. Derek Carr, I agree. Sam Darnold, I agree.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Did I say Jared Goff?
Yeah. Josh
Jared
Allen.
Goff, yes.
Josh Allen.
I forgot about Jared
Lamar.
Goff. Jared
Lamar.
Goff did have that perfect game.
I'm saying Kyler. I don't care.
I'm saying Dak. We're 2-2. We're 1 game behind.
I almost want to agree because y'all's defense hasn't been
Our
playing
defense is
well.
the only thing.
So
We've played harder schedules.
Our defense is.
I
terrible.
would almost want to disagree if you said top 10.
I mean, I can go.
He's playing. Yes, he is playing very, very, very
And
well.
I'm happy for you. Do not
that's
get me
great.
wrong.
There's a new era of football in Washington.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Absolutely. And I'm happy for you.
Absolutely.
It's, we wanted some other competition outside of just the Cowboys and the Eagles, so we invited y'all to the dinner table.
and guess what? Y'all got it.
y'all,
All right.
y'all are here finally.
All right.
Y'all
Hey,
got it.
so
Now the
keep going.
defense. Hold on, the defense. Before I even talk too much about Washington, the defense needs help. It needs help
Ew.
tremendously. Help. It needs help tremendously. Secondaries are not looking good now against the Cardinals. They stepped up. The defense actually stepped up against the Cardinals.
They did. I watched a little bit of the game, but I didn't. The first, whenever I was watching at your house, all I saw was like the first 4 drives of the Cardinals, and y'all held them to that 1 punt, a touchdown, and a field goal, and then they turned it over on downs. I remember that.
And not to mention, we went 2 straight weeks with no punts, which is very.
Did y'all
impressive.
punt it that week? This week?
No,
No,
the
they
Giants
did.
week.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
look.
went 2 straight weeks
Yeah.
with no punts, which is very impressive.
Y'all
Look,
went-
Harley, I'm really, it's exciting that the Redskins are good again. It is. I don't even want to say it again because I haven't seen them be good in my lifetime. But I want to say it's exciting. Don't get me wrong, but let teams get film. Let them get
That's
film
fine.
on Daniels. Let them learn. How good is CJ Stroud playing right now?
He's playing awful right
The
now.
greatest rookie of all time. How good is he playing right
He
now?
played good last game. He had over 300 passing yards.
That's fine. But is he doing what he did last year?
I think he threw 3 picks last game or 2 picks last game.
Let teams get film. Let teams
Yeah.
defense develop against Jaden Daniels. And we'll see what happens.
That's fine.
Look, it's a good base. I'm with you. It's a good base. B-Rob's playing well. Terry McLaurin finally is getting what he deserves.
I'll tell you
Your
this,
defense looks awful.
I did see this about the Cincinnati game. I didn't know this. But that final touchdown that was thrown, the only player who knew where they were going was Terry McLaurin. Luke McCaffrey or Zach Ertz had no clue what the play was. They got in that huddle, and they were confused on what was going on. But Terry had went up to the coach and Jaden and said, "Let me run this route, and I'm going to get it."
It worked, so we can't talk crap on it.
So
No, we can't.
when that
Look, there's
ball got
times-
snapped,
There's times that Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce do the same thing.
yeah. So when that ball got snapped, Zach Ertz and Luke McCaffrey was like, "What's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?" And the fact that worked, I like his confidence. I like his time in the pocket and his ability to read the field. His awareness in the pocket as well. When defenders get close to him, he's able to roll out. He's one of the fastest out of the pocket right now with being able to get out and gain yardage.
What I think that y'all's biggest thing is Jaden Daniels just getting started. Jaden Daniels, again, I think he has a bright future, don't get me wrong. Terry he's not top 10 anymore.
No.
He was top 10 for a long time.
I don't think he really ever was.
He was.
I think he was close whenever
Yeah.
whenever y'all were. I don't think he was official, but whenever Taylor Heineke was there,
Yeah.
he
You
was
could
he was
argue-
he was booming a little
Yeah,
bit.
you could argue.
But Terry right now, he's not top 10 anymore.
Could he potentially, after this year, make it sneak into top 10? Maybe. It
But
depends on
then
if
what
they keep
about
running the
next
ball.
year? What about the year? Terry,
He's had 2
as far
straight
as
back-to-back.
wide receivers go, Terry is running low on years, man.
Not really. He's not that old.
I don't know how many. I really don't.
Look,
He's not that old.
B-Rob's good. I like B-Rob, but at the same time, he's not a top 10 back in the
No.
league, and he won't be.
And I think the duo between him and Austin Eckler,
Which that's a good
amazing.
backfield, but at the same time, like I just said about Terry, Austin don't have long either.
No.
And hopefully he's training Luke McCaffrey right now, which would be dope because Luke McCaffrey would be great following Austin
I
Eckler
think
Terry McLaurin's 30.
Yeah, so he probably still has five years left.
of good football or
I'd
of
say
football.
three more good years, and the rest are going to be about mediocre.
Yeah, I think
So
y'all's defense is too weak right now to push for Super Bowl run.
Oh, absolutely.
They're too weak.
The
They
only
look
goal
awful.
I really have for this season is a positive record
Yeah,
and maybe slip into the playoffs.
yeah.
If we can slip
Frankie
in,
Louvu looks good.
That's fine. I like Louvu.
I believe y'all got Jeremy Chin. Did y'all?
yeah,
Jeremy Chin, that's a solid piece. Those are two really good pieces they got from Carolina. But moving from there, it goes downhill quick. They've got to get some help rushing. They got to get some guys over the top that can stop.
We really need Emmanuel Forbes to step up.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has got to step up tremendously.
What y'all need to do is y'all need to do what I thought CJ was gonna do is get a guy to step in and lead the young guys because the Eagles got a bunch of young guys and we did that in one offseason. Y'all could do that this offseason, but y'all gotta have somebody in there that they're listening to every day that's helping. That's not on the coaching staff.
I think Terry is that guy for us right now.
But on defense,
I think in general for the locker room,
I understand.
I think Terry is what Jason Kelsey was for y'all.
damn. Eagles and
I don't
Commanders
think
are on
it's
Thursday
quite there,
night.
Is that next week? Oh,
Few weeks
Eagles
out.
are actually on a bye this week. Thank God. Hopefully, Cooper Eugene comes
Stress-free
back.
football for
Yeah.
Chase.
But no, I think Washington is.
We're on the come up.
Y'all are absolutely, but I'm trying to calm you down. Let them get film. Let them learn Jaden
That's
Daniels.
fine. They can get film if they want.
And
I'm telling you,
let your defense get better. Let them get better.
this week's game is gonna be the most film.
I'm not worried.
How does
about
he react to the pass rush of the Browns?
it. I'm not worried about the Browns.
That's good.
I hope I can clip that post on.
I'm not
TikTok.
worried
I do too.
I'm not worried about the Browns.
I mean, I hope they come out there and Deshaun
I'm not worried
Watson.
about the Browns.
He goes beyond the fucking massages and annihilates their
Okay.
defense. And Myles Garrett,
Sure, Myles Garrett is a concern. Obviously, he's one of the best pass rushers in the league.
I don't even know who their secondary is. I know it's Greg Newsome, Denzel Ward. They got Zadarius Smith over there. They got Myles Garrett.
They have an above average defense. They do.
I
I think they have a top 5 defense.
look. I think Washington.
Uh,
They're gonna get some this week, but you gotta let the season play out. It's week 4. Week 4.
I think what works for us and what a lot of critics are saying is college based ball,
you know,
which is true.
which is true, but you know what else?
It
That's
works.
working right now in Seattle. I don't know if you notice it.
Yeah, it works.
Hold the motherfucker on. We're over here talking about Jaden Daniels being a top 5 quarterback. This literally came to my brain. Jaden Daniels is 87 for 106, 897 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Deshaun Watson is 91 for 114, 727 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
That's not far apart. I think Daniels has the better thing there, but at the same time, people are slandering Deshaun's name right now,
Exactly.
saying how bad he's playing.
So what are
He's not doing bad, but he's not doing.
we doing here?
Look again, Jaden. He's a good base man. Let them get film. Look, quarterbacks can start off well, and then they just can't adapt to when they figure them out. Quarterbacks get figured out, every single one.
Oh,
Lamar
David
got figured
Njoku
out.
comes back this week too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Lamar got figured out. Pat's kind of got figured out. He's still.
It's the refs.
Jalen Hurts got figured out. Dak's gotten figured out in years past.
I mean, that's fine. People can get their film. They
Yeah.
they can get whatever they want.
It's
But just because they have it doesn't mean that it's going to change anything. It's
Oh,
up
it'll
to-
change.
it's
No,
up-
that's
it's
the
up
thing
to
is it will
player.
change things. It will change
But it's
things,
up to
but
the
will
player.
Jaden adapt?
Yeah, it's up to the player to decide. Okay,
Jaden's
am I
got to
going
adapt,
to this?
and that's all it is.
And I
Jaden's
feel like
gotta
the
adapt.
mentality he has right now, just being as comfortable as he is as a day one starter to where he is right now, how comfortable, I think he can adapt.
It takes one play to get uncomfortable.
I don't know, because he threw his first turnover against the Cardinals. His first turnover
That's not the uncomfortable I'm talking about.
No, I'm just saying. But as a rookie quarterback, your first interception should obviously kind of devastate you because you don't want to throw it. And instead of letting that affect his game, he came out there and hung 42 points on him.
You think that coming up on this next game that we play, you think Devontae Smith's going to be comfortable after that hit he just took? Or do you think he's going to be checking Devontae after that hit he just took? You think he'll be checking behind and seeing ghosts?
No.
Let Jaden get rung one good time. He's going to change the way he's playing quarterback. No, I'm talking about let him get rung.
He's already got hit pretty decent.
I mean,
let somebody not like him and take a 15-yard penalty on him.
Washington,
let him get his bell rung.
They're on the come up, and I want to leave the conversation at what Harley said.
It's not something that y'all really want to talk about. It's fine. I mean, you like me as a failing team.
I love to talk about it, but man, you haven't even played us yet. You haven't played
not one.
You haven't played the Eagles nor the Cowboys. You've played
the Giants.
3.
That's fine.
Who have y'all?
The Cardinals, the Giants.
So y'all lost to the only playoff team y'all played so far this year.
Tampa.
That's the only team y'all lost to, and that's the only team that y'all played that went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all got the Browns coming up, and then y'all got the Ravens, then y'all got
Cincinnati went last year.
No, Cincinnati did not.
No.
He was hurt. I forgot about that.
And they wiped the fucking house. I mean, y'all proved ourselves against the Cardinals. This week will show, was it a fluke Cardinals game or what is it, a real Commanders game?
I think it's a real.
But that's also a young coaching staff in Arizona. Maybe they didn't get that film, or maybe they didn't adapt well enough.
No,
because it is a young coaching staff.
Arizona looked good enough the week before that.
And they look good.
They've looked good. So that's what.
But at the same time, they look good against quarterbacks that have been playing in the league for years. That Cardinals coaching staff, again, Jonathan Gannon is young.
See, and what I see with Jaden and what I see with Caleb, 2 rookies, and what I see with C.J. Stroud and what I see with Bryce Young. How I see it is C.J. Stroud, D'Amico Ryans is a brand new head coach coming in the first year with C.J. Stroud. He gives him the whole offense. He strives. Dan Quinn, first year head coach at Washington, gives Jaden Daniels the whole offense. Lets him strive.
To the team at that pretty much.
Matt Eberflus doesn't give Caleb Williams the whole entire keys. That's why you see Caleb struggling right now.
And look, it's a different level that they all had put on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bryce Young and Caleb Williams had to come out and have the best rookie season of all time, or he underachieved.
Yeah. And nobody expected.
Jaden Daniels. Everybody was like, okay. I mean,
the talk about all off season was the Commanders are going to select another injury-prone quarterback because y'all have seen the picture of Jaden Daniels' elbow and his bones and stuff. That's all that was talked about. Jaden Daniels was of how injury-prone he is, and then over here you had Caleb Williams. He has to have the best rookie year ever to even be considered a decent quarterback in the league.
That was 3 quarterbacks picked 1, 2, and 3, and we only heard about Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
So that took the weight off of Jaden Daniels to let him play free.
And he went there and they gave him straight to. And yes, as much as I hate that motherfucker, I lost his name.
Dan?
Yeehaw!
No, Cliff Kingsbury. As much as I hate that motherfucker,
he's doing good. He's doing damn good.
Yes, he's doing good right now.
He's doing.
He looked damn good with Kyler for the longest time too.
And now he went to Arizona, got his revenge game.
He did.
He got his revenge.
He about brought him to the Super Bowl, but he also brought him to a 4-win season. So I mean, that's how. And he left. I mean, the man was a head coach at Arizona Cardinals, then goes and becomes the quarterback coach at USC. How do you do that?
And then he looks offensive coordinator.
He looks good right now, but that is one man I can't stand.
I think maybe him taking a step down is maybe what helped him.
He's always had a good scheme offense for mobile quarterbacks. He's probably, and it's part of, he probably implemented a lot of new stuff. Nobody knows what's coming.
Like people say, we run a college-based system. Yes, sure.
But like I was trying to say earlier, somebody else is running that college-based system, or a college-based system right now, and it's working well. And it's Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle's running that?
Yeah. Look, like, there'll be times where, like, the play will change. Instead of the quarterback giving an audible, everybody steps over to the sideline. Just like in college. They got, I forget who they went and got. And also, they brought somebody up from college. I think it was Washington, the coordinator from Washington. When DeBoer went to Bama, he went to Seattle.
Really?
Yes, and
they brought in the new head coach. Who's the head coach now?
You're completely right.
He's from Detroit.
I forgot Pete Carroll left.
Who's the head coach of the Seahawks right now?
Can't remember.
He's got them. They lost last week, but he had them at 3-0.
Mike McDonald.
Yes.
That is the most Caucasian name I've heard in my life.
Mike was out.
I mean, yes, Washington looks good, but man, oh man, I can't wait. You don't understand the feeling of, and we come to y'all first. I hope place is filled.
It's usually opposite. It's usually we go to y'all first.
I hope that bitch is so fucking stacked you can't walk in that place. Because when Dakota Ray Prescott walks in there and digs down the NFC East opponent one more fucking time, I don't want to hear nothing. Ever. He owns the NFC East.
Until it comes to playoff time.
He don't play the NFC East in playoffs.
Yeah, y'all make it.
Yeah, exactly. So y'all terrible. Y'all don't make enough. Y'all don't make it to the playoffs enough.
Oh, we don't.
Sorry.
We don't.
No, yeah, y'all don't.
We don't.
No, you really don't.
Oh, we don't.
Nah. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
But outside of that,
I think
he owns the NFC East.
I think Dakota Rain Prescott will eventually find out who his daddy is.
I think Dakota Rain Prescott. Christian's mouth right
I
now.
have honestly heard this story before. I've never seen you at this high of a point on the Commander story.
Because years prior, what did I have to cheer for?
But no, last year I heard this coming into the year.
Yeah,
Sam Howell was gonna dog Dak Prescott is what I heard.
Sam Howell.
I heard it a lot. And now let me tell you lived with me at the time. I heard it. I mean, I heard that shit clearly. And I'm hearing it now. And it sounds like the same old birds chirping.
Well, Jaden's different than Sam. Jaden
Out of camp.
Jaden's doing things already that Sam Howell could never do.
Y'all have been the most. I don't care about game on our schedule for the longest time. You know, I actually care for one of them because fuck, week 18. Yo, we're gonna play our bench players.
Most likely, a lot of people.
When they're still fighting for that number one spot in the division, they won't.
It depends. If we beat y'all the first game and y'all lose to the Eagles once, and we sweep the Eagles and we sweep the Giants, we don't need it.
Here you go. All right, I want to do something. So we got some teams right now that I think are overperforming what I think they should do, and some teams that I think are going to be fine. They're going to get it together.
Okay.
So I'm going to name a couple teams, and I want you to say if they're the better teams, if they're actual contenders, or if they're not.
I'm gonna say contenders are cuties like Snapback Sports. He does it.
Contenders are cuties.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay. And then we'll do.
the Cowboys as cuties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't doubt me. We will not be a contender for a Super Bowl until fat ass Mike McCarthy gets out of the fucking chair on the sideline, or Jerry Jones goes and hopefully Kobe Bryant.
But I'm also going to go with some teams that are they have a worse record than I think they're playing.
Yeah.
And I want y'all to tell me if y'all think they can get it together this season or not.
All right, go ahead.
So we're going to go ahead and start with the team that I didn't think was going to do too well. The Buffalo Bills. 3-1 right now.
I think right now I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I think they're overperforming.
They go. I'm not even gonna say they have to do it. I think they're my vote for the Super Bowl right now, bro.
Are you serious?
That locker room, man. Ever
It's
since
nice.
Stephon.
It's nice.
Ever since Stephon left, Josh Allen and now is the leader of that locker room. He doesn't have anybody in his ear anymore. Nobody is in his ear. It's Von Miller and Josh Allen.
I remember when I said that Josh Allen was a very good quarterback, and Christian was like, "No, he sucks."
Well, that's
Terrible.
That's before the season started. He was throwing 20 picks a flipping year.
And now-
But if Dak threw 10, good God Almighty, the world was coming to a damn end.
Everything's Dak Prescott with you, man.
It is. That's all I hear. It's all I flipping hear from anybody, man.
Maybe if y'all didn't say this is our year
Every year, it's our year, and it's our year still. I don't give a fuck. We stopped the Steelers this week.
I'm going to skip over the Chiefs. They're top of their division. They're obviously contenders. They will be as long as Andy Reid's the coach.
and Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback.
I want to talk about, like you just said, the Steelers. They're 3-1 at the moment. Justin Fields has finally found a home, and I'm happy for him.
I think they're fine.
I'm gonna go by what their record is, and their head coach Mike Tomlin. But I think we see who they really are this week. How do they come out there and perform? I mean, we have no Micah, no Deron Bland, no Brandon Cooks, and no D-Law. If we come out there and we murder them, we see where they are. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If we come out there and we beat them with their defense, we see where they are. We really shouldn't win this game. No, like, being honest. That defense is stacked, man. They still have a top 3 defense.
They do. Look, the Steelers' defense is great.
And they have a top 5 head coach.
Okay, I want to go to another team in their division who's they got a 2-2 right now, but they've had a rough start. That's the Ravens.
Yeah,
I think
the Chiefs. Obviously, that first game, they're Isaiah likes to be toenail away from being 3-1 right now.
yeah.
I think there's no need to panic there. I think they still win the division over the Steelers.
Derrick Henry has found his stride right now, and that team has started to click. I want to see more receiver play from that team, but if the read option works, run it.
I think it's fine up there.
Yeah, I agree. I want to talk about a team that we mentioned a little bit. CJ Stroud and the Texans are 3-1 right now, but they are an ugly 3-1.
Drake London first touchdown. Fuck.
Wait, what?
Drake London just scored.
They're an ugly 3-1.
I didn't have the first touchdown.
So I think the Texans.
I
Their
think
division is so bad this year. The Jaguars 0-4. The Will Levis and the Titans are 4-0 as far as pictures go, but they're 1-3 as far as the record goes. They
I love the Will
CJ.
Levis.
You love who?
I said CJ. What happened, man? I thought they were playoff bound. I thought they were playoffs. I thought y'all were gonna beat the Texans. What he said.
I think the Texans.
And the Colts are 2-2. I think they're not gonna keep that up. They're gonna be 5-6 wins in my opinion.
Nah, I think they get more.
I don't know.
I think they're a 9-win
Anthony
team.
Richardson is looking.
It depends. Does he get it figured out?
Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about the biggest pretender on this list. Washington. Do they keep it going?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Christian, does Washington keep it going?
Yes.
Or the team start
We finished with
that
a
defense?
Hold.
We finished with a winning record.
Stop the conversation right there.
We finished with a winning record. We finished over 500.
All right. You know what? I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I have them winning this week. Lost to the Ravens, win
Okay.
versus Panthers.
Oh, we already did this. They ended up like 9-8.
Yeah. We finished over 500 this year.
No, I think they finish right at 7-8, 8-8, 8-9. Oh, there's no 8-8 anymore.
Yeah.
I think it might be 8-9.
I think we finished 500.
I don't know. I don't think he'll keep it going. All right, I want to talk about both of us. I didn't even realize
Of
y'all.
course.
I didn't know y'all were 2-2 as well. We're both 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all will be fine.
We got injuries. Y'all allowed 104 points so far this season. Y'all's defense is looking rough.
It changes once Deron Bland comes back, I'll be honest. Everybody, Derek Carr and Lamar both picked on that rookie so flipping hard, bro. It's not even funny.
But I think if we can get our injury straight, Lane's back this next week. Devontae will be back. Hopefully AJ's back.
AJ will be back. He about to play this week.
Yeah. So we got all of them back. I think Cooper
y'all are
DeJean
fine.
stepping into Maddox's role helps.
I don't know. I'm still leaning Cowboys miss playoffs. If we don't make a trade move.
I'm thinking we're just over 500. I think
Well, Harley-
we're 9-8.
Not all three of us are going to make the playoffs, brother.
We could. If the
I don't
NFC
know,
starts
that's-
sucking.
Yeah, the NFC's got to really start sucking, but not all three of us going to make the playoffs.
So I think another
I
team
think
that's
I-
in a similar situation to the Washington in a way. Of course, they still have their franchise. I don't know if he's franchise quarterback, but they've got their quarterback. It's the Seahawks because they got a new coaching staff.
I think they make playoffs.
They're a new look. You know what I mean?
I think they make
They
playoffs.
win
they're
their
in
division.
They're in a division with the 49ers,
They win
the
it.
Cardinals, and the Rams, and they're all.
They
Again,
win it.
The Cardinals 1-3 is kind of deceiving in my opinion.
Yeah, they're not
The
one of their
Cardinals-
team.
The Cardinals are playing well. The Rams have looked good, and when you lose Cooper Kupp and Puka, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Matt
Same
Stafford.
with the Eagles. What
Matt
are you gonna do?
Stafford is basically just still showing he's that guy.
He is, but they're 1-3. The 49ers are 2-2 without Debo, without CMC. CMC might not come back though.
There's a possibility he'll need to play the rest of the year.
Right. So
I mean,
there's a chance they make the playoffs.
Do you remember
I
what
don't
I
see
told
them.
you when you picked CMC first overall?
yeah, you wished it on him, motherfucker. but
But
I have a
look,
question for y'all.
Okay.
49ers based.
Okay.
You make the playoffs. CMC doesn't play the whole regular season. Is good for week 1. Do you play him? Or Jordan Mason's carried you the whole
It
entire year?
depends on Jordan Mason's performance.
You don't not play CMC. Let's not overthink this.
Okay.
You don't not play CMC.
I mean, if you have the secret weapon behind your back come first round of playoffs, you're gonna use it.
I mean, if Jordan Mason's playing well, run CMC out of the slot. I don't care. Get him on the field. Christian McCaffrey's Christian McCaffrey.
All right, go.
Yeah, I think the 49ers will be fine once they get their team back together. I think the Rams will
I
make
think-
a push
all
once
right.
they get their team back together.
I'm gonna say contenders.
For Seattle?
I'm not gonna say.
I think they're playoff contenders, not Super Bowl contenders.
I think they're Super Bowl contenders.
Okay.
That offense-
This is the biggest one I feel like right now, and that's the Vikings.
I don't know.
It's
Because
still hard to tell right now.
on paper, that defense is terrible, but on field,
They only allowed 59 points this year.
yeah.
That's like bottom 5, I believe, or
Sam
top 5.
Darnold, the man that no one ever thought would do anything.
And he's not doing anything. All Sam Darnold is doing is sitting in the pocket and throwing to the open receiver, bro.
And guess what?
He's not doing nothing special.
Jordan-
And yes, they are Super Bowl contenders. They win their division.
Jordan Addison came back last week and had an
He
amazing game.
cooked. He did. But look, you said they win their division. I was about to say the next one. It's the Lions. They're 3-1. But I still think they're one of the best teams in the league.
They're contenders, but no, they
They're not better than the Vikings. They don't sweep the Vikings.
no. Hell no.
You'll think they sweep the Vikings?
No.
I don't think so because
Green
a lot
Bay-
of people
Green
were
Bay-
putting Green Bay over the Vikings with Jordan Love coming back, and what did the Vikings do?
That's
Spank
hard to
their
say,
ass.
though. Jordan Love coming back from an injury. Did he come back
Green Bay-
100%?
Green Bay sweeps Detroit. Vikings.
No, they don't.
It goes Minnesota, Green Bay, Detroit in that division. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest with you, that whole entire division, man. If Caleb gets shit figured out, bro,
I think the Bears end up 6-11, 7-10. I think the Packers are 8-9 right out of the playoffs.
oh good
I
God,
think
thank
that-
the Lord. I hope we make the playoffs then.
I think that the Lions will be a 10-win team, and the Vikings will be a 10-win team, and it'll be between them two. On
I think the
wins
Vikings are
division.
almost.
I think that division will look like ours did last year with us too. Who's going to win that division? It'll come down the last couple of weeks.
Well, we know who won ours last year.
I'm
Who had the
gonna
biggest
lead this
breakdown?
next one off because I have the most to say about it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are one of the best teams in football.
They are definitely.
They're
playoff
3-1. Tampa Bay Buccaneers very well could make a Super Bowl run this year. Their defense looks good. Their D line's getting to the
Their
quarterback.
offense is.
It
I
depends.
don't even know.
Their D line's getting to the quarterback.
Baker's got to continue to play smart. Who
Yes,
they
he
lose
does.
to?
Give me just a second.
They had a slip up game, man.
The Broncos.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey, get it out early.
They had
get it out early.
they had a slip up game.
But look, the Buccaneers look like one of the best teams in football. They look better than. I think they look better on paper, not on paper, but from what I've seen, I think they look better than the Vikings. I think they look better than the Lions. I think they look better than any team in the NFC right now. I think Tampa Bay could end up
No,
getting
not the
a,
Vikings.
I think they could end up getting the first or second seed in the playoffs at NFC South, which I wouldn't have guessed before the season started. Look, Vita Vea still looks good, man. Look, he
Does he?
put a big old hit on Jalen
He's
Hurts
what,
last
30,
week.
34.
No,
Nah,
he is like 27 years old.
He's still young. How
Oh.
old is? Oh my gosh, I thought he was old.
29.
Yeah,
Dang, I thought he was old.
he just came out of college.
Dude, I think right now, if I were to throw it on the table, put all my money on one team to win the NFC, I'm putting it on Tampa Bay.
I like it. I like it.
It's not bad.
My money is on their division rival,
The Saints?
the Atlanta Falcons.
No.
I
Yep.
don't know. I don't know.
They're playing. The Bucks and Falcons are playing right now.
Wait. That Drake London score, that was their first drive, right? I predicted that.
You did.
Did you put money on it?
Oh, wait. Please tell me the Bucks had a field goal attempt. Please tell me the Bucks had a field goal attempt.
Oh, the Falcons got the ball back. Oh nope, the Bucks had the ball.
Where are they at?
Oh, God.
If they get a field goal attempt, dude,
They're on 34.
Then what?
that's 2 legs.
Yeah, they're already in field goal range.
But what if they get a touchdown?
Yeah,
And then my bet don't hit. But if that happens, my other legs in that parlay are looking
Hey,
pretty juicy.
the last team I want to talk about, I said this for last because I think
there's
there's quite
a
bit
few
to
more.
say about it.
There's a few more.
Is there something you want to talk about? Well, that's fine too, but one I want to talk about last. Miami.
Oh,
What?
there goes one of mine.
I don't know.
What do you think of the Miami Dolphins,
It's,
man?
it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback away from getting back in.
Yeah, so
See, that's the thing, though. You take.
Do
Okay,
you
let's
go
be
with-
honest. Let's be honest right here. Last season, You take Dak Prescott off the Cowboys.
Good God. They're in the Super Bowl last year.
They're still solid. You take, Brock Purdy out of the Niners. They're good. You take, let's see, Jared Goff and put in somebody solid in for him. They're fine. I think the Dolphins have more to worry about.
I think it's Mike McDaniels problem.
No.
No, I mean, they would be a fool to let him go.
I think the Miami.
Dude, if he got let go, if Jerry Jones does not make that phone call,
I think it's a
that
Mike
would put me
McDaniels
over
problem.
the edge.
I'm gonna be honest. I really do.
You what?
I think it's a Mike McDaniels problem right now.
I think they're not running the ball like they were last year. I'm guessing probably because people know they're trying to because Tua's hurt.
Yeah.
But they're not running the ball. Y'all don't remember Raheem Mostert was leading in touchdowns for most of last season?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Did he
was
finish
one of the-
first?
No,
He was one
yeah,
of the
he did
top
finish
guys.
first. Yeah, he finished first. He finished first by a mile, bro.
Yeah.
No,
So-
CMC was all around touchdowns. Oh, no, CMC might have got him in rushing.
Raheem Mostert,
15.
18 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, 18. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey in second with 14.
Yep.
He beat him by 4. So you're sitting here telling me that that's not affecting their team? That they're not running the ball as well? Raheem Mostert, we knew he was older. We knew that.
Yeah,
Like, we were all blown away by the fact that he was playing as well as he was.
and they got a three-headed monster back there now. That rookie Jalen Wright looks good.
But they're not running well because they're not throwing.
No, yeah.
I think
Nobody's scared of that deep ball
no,
right now.
they're not. They're not.
And
I think-
that's what makes their offense.
But look, they're not playing well on the defensive side of the ball either.
Jalen Ramsey looked good.
Well, that's great. So is Reed Blankenship. Our defense looks awful. They've allowed 103 points so far this season. 103. That's not good.
No, that's awful.
And look, I want to go ahead and point out. Yeah, I'm correct. They have scored the fewest points in the entire NFL up to this point. The Dolphins have.
It doesn't surprise me.
I think that you have more than just a Tua problem going on.
No, I think they go get. I think they give us somebody for Trey Lance. I think they're fine.
Did they kick a field goal?
He's worried about his second leg. They're in the red zone. They're first and goal and 2.
I think it's more than a Tua problem. I think it's a defensive problem. I think it's a running the ball problem. I think it's time Mike McDaniel. I'm not saying it's a Mike McDaniel problem. Again, it's not. He's a great coach, but it's time for him to change his style up. It's time to figure it out.
Yeah, this shows.
Earn your keep. It's time.
Yeah,
Well, what team did you have that you wanted to talk about?
the Jets.
No.
They're 1-3 right now.
Yeah.
I think the Jets are coming to realize that this Aaron Rodgers
Was a bad mistake.
it's not gonna work out.
Okay.
You
I think they still make the playoffs this year.
At 1-3 in the division with the Bills, in the division with
The Dolphins and the Patriots.
Yeah. So do you think they beat out the Bills?
No.
You think they slip-
I don't know, man.
you think they slip wild
If
card?
the Bills
'Cause
slip it all.
the Steelers, Ravens, one of those is gonna be a wild card team.
If the Bills slip it all, bro, it's over. I know
No.
I have them to. I know what I just said, but man, if they slip it all, another team I want to talk about is Atlanta.
2-2 right now, playing the Bucks. We played Atlanta. We lost to Atlanta. We lost to Atlanta because our defense looked awful. We win that game with Saquon catching a
Against
Dump
the
off.
primetime Kirk Cousins too, not a Sunday.
prime time. Look,
Not a
prime
Sunday
time
1
Kirk
o'clock.
Cousins is turning into a casual take now because prime time Kirk he's back, or he was never really good.
Well, we're gonna find out. He
Primetime
threw a
Kirk
touchdown
looks
first
good.
drive.
Yeah, right.
He threw a
Prime
first.
time Kirk is fine,
Please don't say 7.
They're still first and goal.
but look, but I think that the Falcons.
Mike Evans
My
touchdown.
coworker told me, he said first drive results for both team touchdowns, and I had it, and then I switched it.
But look, I think
Like
the
Mike
Falcons.
That's good.
The Falcons again. They're fine.
No, they're
I
fine.
don't think they're great. I don't think they're any step above a team like. I mean, they're not even above the Saints. I think the Saints are better than them.
Okay.
They're not above the Packers. They're not above anybody like that, in my opinion. I think that the Falcons are fine. They're maybe going to sneak into a 6-7 seed,
Yeah, they'll get in the playoffs.
but I think the Saints get in too.
That's a 3 division.
So you think that they get 2 of the division or 2 of the spots, and you think
They get the only 2 wild card spots? There's only 2 wild card spots.
it's 3?
No, it's not.
It's 3.
Oh yeah, it is. 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So you think that the Saints and Falcons get it,
Yeah.
and then who's left? Think about the Vikings and Lions. One of those get it. Think about anybody in our division. None of them are going to get it. You think that the Packers don't figure it out and come back and get one?
Yeah, because the South schedule is so easy.
I don't think the Falcons make the playoffs. I think the Saints get in the 6, 7 spot. I don't think the Falcons make the playoffs.
Okay. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.
What kind of